Hi, welcome to this episode of Sitecore in 300 seconds plus. My name is Gurlin Singh and I'm a senior solutions architect here at Sitecore. In this episode, I'll give you a deep dive demo of Sitecore CMP, also known as the content marketing platform, and its integration capabilities with the social channels. We will see how it works, what benefits it can deliver for your business. Sitecore CMP allows you to ingest information from your upstream systems to have more meaningful and enriched content. Once in, the CMP acts as a central repository for you and your teams to collaborate on. This includes any structured content and digital assets such as images, videos, documents, etc. This centralized content planning and production capability allows you to publish the approved content to any downstream channels with ease. The ideal content lifecycle starts off with a content planning phase and then moves into a creation phase, which can then be put through a review process. Once approved, the published content can be pushed out to any channel. Let's look at this in detail and see how CMP can help you fulfill all these stages. Let's start with the planning and strategizing team. To enable centralized content planning, users can submit an idea in the ideas backlog. Based on the priority and inputs from the market, the team members can decide which content item needs to be put into production. The CMP also allows you to promote ideas from backlog, update a content brief, apply story points along with other related metadata. You can also use the strategy board to ensure coverage and identify any gaps in the content strategy. Similarly, you can use the content calendar to schedule the production of content and tasks. Let's have a look at this in action. Once inside Content Hub, you can navigate to the content bar over here and go to the ideas backlog. The ideas backlog shows you all the ideas that are there submitted by other users, and the users can then pick and choose on what ideas need to be put into production. You can also filter if you want to filter down by any search facets. For now, I'll submit a quick idea. I'll give it a name. I'll assign a campaign to it and also assign a locale or a location for it. And the type would be Twitter post. Once you have submitted the idea, it goes into the product backlog. Now you can go into the idea and add more metadata information for your idea, which assigns to what, who, when, and where. So I can say the publication status is pending right now. The audience's idea is need to cater for. The channel it's going to be published on, and the region it is meant for. You can also give a quick brief for your idea to make it more meaningful and assign it a few story points. You can also assign the idea to a particular user or a group of users for them to work on. So I'll just pick up a group of super users and save it. Now, once you have enriched your idea with all the metadata information that you want to apply for it, I'll just approve it. Another view to have a look at a bird's eye view of your content and the gaps in the strategy is the strategy board. On the vertical axis here, you can see all the different content types, and on the horizontal axis, you can have a look at all the different audiences this content needs to cater for. And based on any gaps, you can quickly submit an idea by just clicking the plus button over there. Another quick view is the calendar view, which allows you to plan for your content and tasks in a more timely manner. So if you see any gaps in your content strategy, you can hover over to that particular date and quickly just do a double click on it and submit a new idea just right there. We saw how easy is it to submit an idea. You can then enrich the idea with a bit more meaningful metadata information, and you can also have a look at the content gaps using the strategy and the calendar view. Next, let's look at the content production team. You can have different templates for different types of content. The team works in team sprints to collaborate and create content assigned to them. The workboard provides a personalized view of the assigned tasks and the progress status of each content author. This provides a centralized location for content authors and managers to collaborate on. Content authors compose content using the authoring view, which provides a structured method to add all the required information, assets, and metadata. Content authors can then submit the content for review and approval in the content workflow. Now let's see that in action. I'll go back and open up my workboard. In the workboard, you can see all the work items that are assigned to that particular user or that particular group. So it's a personalized view for that particular content author. On the right hand side, you can also see the items, the ideas and the content items that have been submitted or created by that particular content author. The all work tab over here allows you to view all the other content items which are in the particular workflow stage, and you can choose to either pick them up and assign it to yourself as well. Now from my work one, I'll quickly go up and pick up my Go Vegan item. This is the content idea that I had submitted before. Now I can click start on it to start working on it. Then I'll click edit on it to edit the Twitter post. I'll just copy my post from here and I can save it. It's as simple as that. I can also enrich this with more meaningful digital asset. So I can select an image or a video or any other marketing collateral from the DAM system, and it's attached to that particular Twitter feed. We saw how easy is it to input the content and attach any relevant digital asset with it. It makes the life of the content authors really streamlined and easy to work with. To enable collaboration between the teams and improve operational efficiency, CMP also allows multiple authors to work simultaneously on the same content, enabling you to see edits or amendments of your collaborators in real time and they can see yours. The next step is for content managers to give feedback and either approve or reject any items. Content managers can collaboratively provide feedback and comments, view version changes, and approve content for publication. Let's have a look at this in action. Now I have a particular piece of Twitter feed content over here that I was working on. Now in order to collaborate with my team members, I'll open up another view which I've already logged into using a different account, and I'll open up the same piece of content over there. I'll click on edit in both the users accounts, and you can see you can actually start working in parallel with that particular user. So if I were to edit anything over here, I'll delete this and I'll make it go. The changes are reflected real time across the users accounts. You can again then say comments, and the users would then view each other's messages collaboratively. Now since we have updated this message, I'll save it as a new version and send it for review. I'll go back to my full screen. Now once it's in the review cycle, we can have a look at the different stages that this particular content item will go through. It's right now in the review cycle, so content managers can review it. They can even go back and look at the different comments that have been provided or give their own comments on the item and either approve or reject the item. They can also have a look at the version history and compare the different versions. So they can have a quick view between version 1 and version 2, and if they are okay with the changes, they'll go ahead and just click approve with a confirmation, and the message would be sent out. The review and the collaboration tools in CMP not just help improve the efficiency of the team, but also reduces your time spent in the workflow, which reduces your time to market. Finally, let's look at the channel owners. Now, they are responsible to take the approved content and publish it in the downstream channels. Apart from the out-of-the-box connector to Sitecore CMS, the integration flexibility of CMP allows you to push content to any social channel of your choice. The triggers and action mechanism of CMP allows you to easily integrate with no-code tools, which makes automation a piece of cake. You can integrate thousands of applications and set up a bridge between them for automating tasks. Unlike traditional coding, you don't have to write extended code logics to automate or connect applications. In this particular example demo that I was showing you earlier, I'm posting a Twitter post which includes a message and a media item. I'm also using no-code tools to automate the integration. Similarly, you can connect to other social channels such as Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube without writing a single piece of code. Now let's have a look at our message. Now, once the message was approved, it entered into a ready for publish state and the connection to our no-code tool, for which I am using the Zapier's service over here, which is really easy to set up, and you can assign all your automation flow in there. And let's have a look at the message inside our Twitter feed. And there's a new message over there on top. Last but not the least, the content dashboard allows channel owners to understand which content works and which doesn't, using the content usage and impact analysis. In summary, Sitecore CMP provides many benefits for your business. The planning capabilities help you deliver meaningful content across channels and audiences. The authoring tool eliminates duplication of work and allows content authors to focus without worrying about presentation details. The content managers and authors can collaborate and have checks and balances through approval workflow. Integration with no-code tools provides speed to market to publish content to any social channel. And finally, the business has the flexibility to integrate with any other third-party systems. Thank you for watching this episode of Sitecode in 300 seconds plus. If you're interested in learning more about Sitecode CMP and social integrations and would like to have a chat, you can email me or drop me a message by scanning the QR code.